Hello, welcome to your summer love flow. So you might want a couple blocks, but it's not too necessary. We're at the peak of our cycle, the peak of our energy, hopefully. So it's going to be really sweaty, quite hard, but it's going to be good. Starting in your cross-legged pose or your sukhasana, however's comfortable for you with your legs. We're just going to start with a few ujjayi breaths, our ocean breaths, really start to build the heat and bring ourselves into the present moment. Wherever you have been during the day, if this is the end of your day or the start of your day, we're on the mat now. So congratulations, well done, we're here. So let's bring our whole being, our physical body, our mental body into this one place, which does take a bit of time. Just grounding ourselves down, feeling our legs and our sitting bones on the mat. Gently lifting the spine. And just starting with your ujjayi breath. If you've not done ujjayi breath before, I'll just talk you through it. To start and to feel the sensation, I want you to inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth, and as if you're fogging up a mirror or a glass. That's the sensation, that's the sound that we're trying to create. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. So it's called ocean breath for a reason. It's that sounding of the oceanic waves. Now you want to try and create that sound, but with your lips closed. So don't have any tension there, but you want to lift the tongue to the back of your throat. Create a constriction in your throat. Natural inhale through the nose. Now I'm doing it quite loud so that you can hear me, but it can be really quiet, really subtle. If you were in a studio, maybe the person next to you wouldn't be able to hear it, but it's really nourishing. Really warming from the inside out, and really brings us into the here and now. Now carrying on with your ujjayi breath, you're going to slowly make your way to butterfly pose, and we're just going to take some cat-cow motions with your butterfly. Inhaling, opening your chest. Exhaling, curving. Couple more, inhale, open up. Exhale, curve. One more, inhale, open up. And exhale. Lengthening the spine, you're going to fold over into your butterfly. Open up the back body. And then just moving your hands over to the left, opening the right side of the body. And then moving your hands over to the right, opening the left side of the body. Come back to the center, slowly push the hands back to the feet and rolling up. We're going to take a little rock and roll on the spine and then end up in boat pose. So we're going to start with a little fiery core activation, of course. So we're going to rock and roll on the spine 2 to 3 times, just to have a little massage out of that spine. And then try and stop with control. Find your boat pose, your navasana. Your shins parallel to the mat. Try and open up your chest, open up your arms, your hands. Nice long spine. Can you maybe extend the legs? Point the toes. And then variation of cockerel, so you don't have to come into your lotus pose, put your hands through. We can just come into our sukhasana, press our hands down, maybe even into blocks on the side. Lift the knees up, squeeze the knees into the core. Can we lift the feet for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Gonna do that again, have a little rock and roll. Get ready. One more, just to prepare ourselves. Navasana boat pose. Can we extend our legs? Open the chest, open the chest. Cockerel pose. Engage the core for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Well done. Come onto your hands and knees. Wow. Tabletop. Finding your cat-cows. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, curve. Just 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, finding a bit of a pace. Active child's pose, toes together, knees open. Bring the bum right back. Squeeze the hands down onto the floor. Try and reach to the top of the mat as much as you can. Bum right back to the heels. Let your shoulder blades fly up to the ears. You're not creating any tension. You're just allowing the shoulder girdle to move freely, the shoulder blade to move freely. Lifting the palms maybe to open up the back, or maybe pressing the hands down into the blocks to open up the front body, open up the chest, the armpit area. And finding your tabletop again. We're going to activate the core again. We're going to find floating tabletop, tucking the toes, lifting the knees ever so slightly, literally an inch off the floor, and just beware, watch that your bum might stick out and you might go into a sort of cow pose, sorry. So you're going to lengthen out the spine, ever so slightly tuck your pelvis under, floating for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Keep floating. Inhaling the right side of the body up. Exhale down. Inhale, left comes up. Make it flowy. Exhale down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale down. One more. Good. Finding your down dog. Padding it out. Again, let your shoulders glide up to your ears. Pushing the floor away. Inhale, knees down. Exhale, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale to your down dog. And again, inhale, knees down. Exhale, chest and chin. Warming up. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. 2 more. Inhale, knees. Exhale, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. 1 more. You can do it. Inhale, knees down. Exhale, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Wow. Good. Big shake out of the head. Big exhale through the mouth. Don't be afraid to make noise. Have a scream, have a shout, have a swear. Blubber the lips. Good. Padding the feet towards the top of the mat. Ragdoll. Relax, relax, relax the body. And we are rolling up. Inhale, lifting the prayer. Exhale, coming down. We're going to take quite a few salutes. So the heat is going to build. It has already for me, but it's going to build even more. We are in our summer. So let's take advantage of this energy, take advantage of this strength that we have, this power that we have internally. Inhale, lifting the prayer up. Try not to open the chest. We're not doing a heart opener. We want to lengthen the body as much as we can. So think about that 2-way pull. Pressing the fingertips up, pressing the feet down. Nice long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, pressing the hands down. Step back to your high plank. Make sure that bum is tucked. Nice long line of the spine. Exhale, knees then chest, or your full chaturanga, full yogi press up. Inhale, up dog, lifting the thighs and the hips, opening the chest. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths. Pushing the mat away. You can still have bent knees, lifted heels. Rotating your biceps in towards your ears. So you're activating and strengthening and opening the back body. Last exhale, bend the knees, look to the top of the mat, step gently to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rising up, look at the thumbs, let that be your focus point. Lift, 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 squeeze. Exhale, press chest. 2 more A's. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, dive down. You've got the energy. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths. Last exhale, bend the knees, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, press the chest. 1 more A. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, bowing down. Salute your body. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths. Feeling strong, feeling sexy, feeling feminine in your summer phase. Embrace that. Bending the knees, look to the top of the mat, step or hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, press to chest. We're going to do 2 B's. We can do this. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lifting the right leg. Point the toe. Exhale, bring it through warrior 1. Press down that right foot. Ground that back heel. Inhale, rise up. Become the warrior. Exhale, press hands down. Step back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lifting the left leg. Exhale, bring it through. Ground the left foot. Ground the back heel. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, press hands down, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths, well done. Feel the fire building. Feel the energy rising. Embrace your divine feminine energy. And at your summit, embrace your divine masculine energy. Let them become one. Let them become balanced. Yin and yang, serving you both. Bending the knees, look to the top of the mat, step or hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find your chair. Exhale, prayer to chest. 1 more B. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bring it through, ground the back heel. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, hands down, maybe taking a 3-leg chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot flies up. Exhale, bring it through. Ground the back heel. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands down, 3-legged chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths, well done. Finished, almost finished our salutes. Saluting your body. Last exhale, bend the knees, look to the top of the mat, step or hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find your chair. Nice long spine, and exhale, press chest, holding the heart. Bring the feet hip distance apart and just circle the hips. Find some stillness, find some grounding. Open the shoulders, open the palms, let the hands come down by the side. Good, going into our standing flow now, building the fire even more. So we're going to find our chair pose. So you can either have your feet hip distance apart or squeezing the feet together. I'm going to squeeze my feet together just because that's a little bit harder. So we want to challenge ourselves while we've got the energy. Bring the bum down, lift the hands up, arms are by the ears. We're going to find our side chair. We're going to go to our left first. So lock the right elbow on the outside of the left knee. As you can see, my bum has sneaked up. We want to keep it down and low. This is your side chair. Take your twist. Some options. Maybe open the arms. Maybe find side crow. So placing the hands next to the feet. Fingertips shooting to the left side of you. And like with crow, you want to find the legs. So the knee, the left knee and the left hip on the back of the biceps. Side crow. Keep looking diagonal forward. Maybe from side crow you want to practice your Kundinasana, your flying split. Come back to your chair, your side chair. Take your twisted lunge. Good, try and keep that back knee lifted. I know it's hard. Maybe take your bind, and we're going to find bird of paradise. You can stay in your twisted lunge by all means. Bird of paradise, we're in our bind. Push that right foot forward so it's meeting our left at the front of the mat. Lifting, so this is twisted bird of paradise. We're lifting the left knee, staying in our bind. Looking over the right shoulder, maybe extending the left leg. Come back to your twisted lunge. Oof, come to your lunge. Good, finding a large pyramid, so just keeping the feet where they are, pushing the bum back, maybe using some props to lift up the chest a little bit. Good, just find some stillness, find your breath again. Come back to that Ujjayi breath if you've lost it. Well done. From here, finding a more traditional pyramid. So keep that fold, but just push off that back foot and find a bit of a shorter stance. Ground down the foot, back toes slightly open. Folding over that front shin. From here, we're going to find a standing split. Never be scared of the word split. You do not have to come into a full split. I absolutely can't. I wish I could, but that's just the ego talking. It's not necessary. So you're lifting the right leg. Try and keep everything parallel. Fold over that left leg. Can you maybe grab the back of the ankle, pull your body close to the left leg? Good, keep pushing that right leg up. Don't let it be lazy. Push it up, push it up, push it up. Good. From here, we're going to find a little hop. Just have a little play. Don't need to be scared. Doesn't need to be high, or you can use a wall. And then finding your lunge back from here. Good, left side lunge. Press your right hand down. We're going to come into side plank. So I'm going to give you some options. Ground the outside of that right foot down. You can keep the left foot a little bit close, like in the middle of the mat, or you can then scoot it on top, find your side plank. You can maybe find forearm side plank here. And in your side plank, options from here. Oh. Maybe find your tree pose. Maybe find star pose. Maybe grab your big toe and push it up to the ceiling. Hand to toe pose. And release. Left foot goes behind right. Find your wild thing. Push everything up to the ceiling. And flip. Come back to your lunge. Lock your thumbs. Nice and calm. Lifting up and opening. Good, and release. Well done. Just take a minute. We're going to find our warrior two. So tucking the back toes, lifting the back knee, ground that back heel with strength in your left thigh, finding your warrior two. Good. Finding your reverse warrior, flip the left palm, reaching over to the reverse, maybe finding a bind, maybe lifting the left heel. And release, finding side angle, hand down, or maybe forearm on the thigh or on a block. Maybe finding your bind. And finding your Skandasana. Keep going to the back. No, sorry, you're not at the back of your mat. Keep going to your left knee. So that same left knee that was already bent. Maybe you're finding your bind in your Skandasana. Looking over that right shoulder. And then slowly walking yourself to your wide forward fold. Using blocks maybe. We're going to come back to this wide forward fold, so maybe you'll be able to come back to it a little bit deeper. So just ease yourself into this pose. And then come back to that left side lunge, kicking that left leg up to your three-legged dog. And we're going to take some core crunches, going from the outside elbow to the in. So we're going to inhale, lift up, exhale, left knee over to the left elbow, push up, knee to nose, and push up, over to the inside. Good. You push up, and again to the outside elbow. Push up, knee to nose, and push up, over to the inside. Good. We're going to come back to the outside elbow, so pushing up one more time. Come back to the outside elbow. We're going to practice our Kundinasana, so our other flying split pose. So staying here maybe, if you just want to practice that core strength, keep opening that left knee, or what we're going to do, we're going to hop kind of our right hip over to our right back of our arm, so that's where we're going to balance, and it's quite helpful to open the left hand ever so slightly on the mat. So just to show you, open up the hand, hop over the hip, the left knee is on the back of the arm, and just kind of practice, like you do with crow, practice that feeling. And pushing back up. Left foot comes forward. Good, nearly there, before we have to go on the other side. Nearly there. Arrow lunge. Pushing forward. 4 fingers shooting forward. Find the strength. Good. Find warrior 3 on that left leg. Fly the arms back. Slowly lifting the body up. Bring the hands to the heart. Kick the foot forward. Point the toes. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly go back through warrior 3. Back through your arrow lunge. Diagonal line from fingers to back of heel. And then we're going to find our chair pose. Use all your strength. Whew. Chair pose. And release. And just check in with your body, check in with your energy levels. Left side probably feeling very worked. Maybe a bit jelly. Good, we're going to go on the other side. Find your chair. Toes squeezing together, maybe, if you can. Find your chair. Good. Right side, side chair. Keep that bum down. I'm more telling myself there because I can feel it sneaking up. Take your twist in that side chair. Open your arms. Maybe finding your side crow. So hands going directly to the right side of you. Fingers going towards the right side of you as well. Knee and hip on the back of the arms. Ooh. And then maybe finding your flying split. Definitely better at one side. And then finding your twisted lunge. Keep that back heel lifted if you can. Maybe find your bind. Staying in your twisted lunge. Or finding your bird of paradise. Pushing that left leg to the front of the mat. Lifting the right. Find that twist. Find the length in the spine. Maybe extend the right leg. Good, well done. Wherever you are, well done. Come back to your twisted lunge. Good, well done. From here, we're going to find our large pyramid. So, using props if you wish. Wherever your feet are, try and keep them glued there. Pushing the bum up, lengthening the legs. Body folding over. Finding that more traditional pyramid pose, so pushing off the back foot, shorter stance, ground the back foot, left toe slightly open. Can you fold a little bit deeper? From here, we're finding our standing split. Push your weight over onto both hands. You can always use blocks here as well in standing split. Try and keep the hips and the legs parallel. Can you grab the back of the right ankle, pull yourself towards that leg? And maybe taking a few hops. And then finding your lunge once again. Good, we're going to find our side plank now. So, pressing that left hand down, rocking onto the outer edge of that left foot. Remember, you can keep that right foot more in between the foot and the hand, or maybe finding your full side plank or your forearm side plank. And you can do all the legs with the forearm as well. So find wherever you are, whatever is best for your energy right now. Can you maybe come to tree? Can you maybe grab your big toe? Oh, I can't. Maybe come to star. And then right foot comes behind the left. Pushing up, wild thing. Good. Opening up in your wild thing. Coming back to your lunge. Right foot comes forward. Ground down that left knee and ankle. Hook thumbs, lifting up. Breathe it out. Well done. Getting ready to come to our warrior two. So just mentally prepare yourself for the next kind of strengthening bit. Tuck the back toes. Ground down that back foot, opening up, warrior two. Find your reverse. Flip the right palm, reach forward. Maybe find the bind. Maybe lift the heel. And release that heel, finding your side angle. Maybe find the bind there. Looking over the left shoulder. Finding your Skandasana. Staying over to the right side. Maybe find your bind here, looking over the left shoulder again. And then crawling over to your wide forward fold. Can you grab the backs of your calves, your ankles, or maybe your big toes? Pulling your body closer towards your legs. And then crawling to the top of the mat, kicking that right foot up. Three-legged dog. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, right knee over to the right elbow. Inhale, kicking up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale up. Exhale, over to the diagonal. And again, inhale, lift. Exhale, over to the outside. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. One more. Exhale, over to the opposite. Inhale, lift one more. Coming over to the outside, open up the hips, staying there for core practice, or opening the right side, the right hand, hopping that left hip over onto the back of the left arm. Practicing your Kundinasana. Honour your energy. And coming back down. Good, fine. Arrow lunge, last little bit. Nearly there. Fingertips shooting towards the diagonal line. Nice long line. Strengthen that right leg. Find your warrior three straight away. Arms flying back. Keep that left leg floating. Bring the knee up. Hands to heart. Extend the leg, point the toes. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warrior three. Arrow lunge. Chair pose. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, go through your chaturanga or knees then chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Well done. Slowly coming up onto all fours. You're going to walk out to your puppy dog pose or open heart pose. So keep your hips on top of your knees. Walk your hands to the mat, to the top of the mat, Placing your forehead down, or maybe chin. Or if you want to get really deep in a heart opener, you can rest your hands on 2 blocks. Just come back to child's. Bring the hands round to the backs of the feet. And just let the shoulders curve naturally, let the spine curve naturally. Let yourself ground. Let your breath come back to a natural rhythm. Come back to that Ujjayi breath. Slowly rolling up from your child's pose, bringing your bum down onto the mat. Good. We're just going to roll down straight away onto our back, rocking from side to side. Knees tucked into our chest. Good. One last bit of action. Bit of activity. We're going to take bridge or wheel pose. So totally up to you, totally what you feel like you need or what you have the energy for. So your bridge pose, we're going to take 2 rounds, so you can always do bridge then wheel. So first of all, taking your bridge, or if you want to take wheel twice, absolutely go for it. Finding your bridge, pressing up. Press your feet down, press the insides of the feet down, press the knees together, press the hands down, squeeze the bum. Slowly coming down. Good. Take a couple breaths. Maybe you want to come to wheel now. If you've never done wheel before, don't try this by yourself. Wait for your teacher, wait to go to a studio so you can have help with it. So maybe just come back to bridge for your second round, or if wheel is in your practice, go for it. I always like doing wheel. I find it's like an espresso shot for the body. So pressing your hands down by your ears, fingertips going towards your shoulders, press your feet down into the floor. First come to the crown of the head, and then just check in with the knees and the feet again. Are they pressing down? Are they pressing together? Find your full wheel. Keep pressing down on the feet. Ujjayi breath. Slowly coming down. Tuck the chin to the chest. Be careful of your neck. Slowly making your way down. Tuck the knees in once again. And we will find happy baby or variation. So you can hold the outsides of the feet. Pull the knees down. Or you can bring the toes together, have the knees out, hold the fronts of the shins or the ankles. Well done. A lot of fire was built up there. Come back to your Ujjayi. And then you're going to slowly make your way to your relaxation, your Shavasana. An option which I quite like to do is a big starfish pose. So let your legs and your arms be wider, much wider than your mat. Let your feet flop open, let your palms face upwards. Take up so much space. This is like how I view your summer in your cycle. Take up space. You have the energy, you have the momentum. Take up space. You are worthy to take up as much space as you want. Be loud and proud. Imagine a big sun beaming from your chest. Don't cover it up. Let it beam out to the world. Try and bring your breath down away from your chest, down into your belly. Feel the rise and the fall of your belly. Allow your shoulders to become heavier, your back to relax into the floor. Know that you are completely supported, you are completely held. Let go of your body weight. Let go of your hips. Relax your arms, relax your hands, your fingers. Relax your neck, relax your whole head. Relax all the muscles in the face. Relax your tongue. Relax the thighs. Relax the knees. Relax the lower legs, the ankles, the feet and the toes. Let go even more. Trust that you are held. Slowly moving the fingers and the toes. Moving the head from side to side. You're going to bring your arms up over your head. Take a big stretch. From fingers to toes, stretch, 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 stretch. Bring a smile to your face. And then relax, rolling over to your favourite side. Using your arm as a pillow, tucking up your knees. And pushing yourself up nice and slowly. Coming to your sitting pose. Bringing your hands to your heart. Keeping your eyes closed. Bowing down to yourself. I hope you go outside and shine your big, big light from your heart. Take up space. Enjoy this part of your cycle. Slowly lift your head, open the eyes. Happy summer.